So here's the problem. Whoop's marketing kind of sucks because, of course, they buy all these huge players as Ronaldo, as all the other ones. But here's the crazy part. When they released their new product, actually 3 new products, I didn't know about that. I used Whoop 4.0 for 6 months and I waited for Whoop 5.0 to check it out. And the only way they try to contact me is, it's so funny, is one email sent on May 8th. Of course, I skipped it. I didn't read it. It's so lagging. Actually, it's not a bad email. It's a little boring, but yeah, it's not awful. But yeah, basically, of course, I skipped that email. I didn't read it. I didn't get an SMS notification. I didn't get like couple other emails. I got nothing. One email that I skipped, so I didn't know about their product for like a couple of weeks until I got a YouTube recommendation about new Whoop 5.0 and how bad it is, but okay, it doesn't matter. And the problem with their main page is that, of course, it's completely conversion optimized. They have a couple of join now buttons. It's actually a good sales letter and I think that it converts a lot. But still their issue is that from that page they lose about 97% of traffic that comes into it. And they don't try to contact it ever again. So, how do you fix that? First of all, you create a pop-up. Yeah, pop-up is a small notification that they actually, I think they had it, but they don't have it anymore. They actually had an awful pop-up that of course converted terrible, so I think they just decided to remove it. So now the only way you can leave your data to Whoop is by entering your email in the bottom of the page without getting any offer from them. It's crazy. Yes, I'm sorry, I'm a bit emotional because of how bad it is. So what do we do here? First of all, in 5 seconds after visiting a page, the user must see a pop-up that will look something like that. You got a special discount. You can write basically anything here. You've got a misery discount, you've got 10% off. Actually, Whoop had an amazing offer where they gave away their bracelet for 30 days. I think they still have it. Try Whoop free for 1 month. It's an amazing offer that we can use in the pop-up. You just write try Whoop free for one month, then select for whom you want to buy it. So this pop-up is actually called a quiz pop-up. At that moment in 2025, they convert the best, so you probably should use them. So the user gets a discount, he says, oh, I have a discount, and to get that discount I need to click on this button. So why does this pop-up convert that good? Because in human psychology we have a thing that if we already started doing something, there is a much bigger chance that we will continue doing that task. So the customer already agreed that he wants this offer for himself, and the only thing that he needs to do that is to write his email. So what happens here is about 12% of people actually leave their emails. And for a huge brand as Whoop, it is tens of thousands of people that want to buy from them but never will because of their some internal marketing problems. So the next thing they need to do is to send some emails. And of course SMS messages, but unfortunately I won't be talking about SMS in this video. I will actually create separate video specifically about SMS marketing. So what they need to do next is to contact their buyer and explain more about themselves. Basically, emails are small objection breakers. They need to explain who they are, why they're the best, show some testimonials, and in each email they need to leave custom call to action to actually get sales. So here's an example of the first email. My Mac is lagging so much. Let me actually close some tabs. Okay, I probably don't want to close Figma. So automation. That is the first email that we need to send. Welcome to Whoop, the code. So the first thing that user needs to see in his first email is the offer that you promised to him. In our case, it could be 20% off. It could be a 30-day free Whoop like bracelet. It could be anything. And then there will be a button to claim that offer. After that, you can either write nothing, it's completely fine, or you can build some trust by explaining a bit more about the product or adding some reviews about this product. And again, in the end of the email, there should be a call to action, because people will scroll and people will need to click about something, and again some guarantees to build some trust. And below that there also will be a footer, but we haven't included that because we usually don't design a footer. Omnisend does this for us. So we send this email, it's still lagging, it's terrible. Okay, so my Mac for some reason is lagging terribly today, but it doesn't affect the sound, it only affects the camera, so that's fine. Anyways, we stopped on first email automation, which is called Welcome Flow. Welcome Flow is an automation that sends after someone subscribed to our email list. It delivers the main offer and explains more about the brand. So next email just need to explain more, and last emails need to deliver urgency. Next automations that you need to build, first of all, it's a site abandon flow, browse abandon flow, and it's gonna be a cart abandon flow, checkout, and thank you flow. So it actually will take too much time to explain how to create them right now. So to learn these techniques, just watch my other videos, because I actually explained everything. So now we created some automations for Whoop, and now what's gonna happen is user, when he gets on the website, he will see this pop-up, he will leave his email, and he will then, for example, he will click join now button. So he clicked on the product, he saw some bracelets, he wanted to start with Peak, for example, but something happened. For example, his lasagna exploded in the microwave. So what's now? He closed the page and he forgot about us. He needs to deal with more important stuff now, but the issue is that in 15 minutes he will complete his important stuff, and instead of finishing watching this amazing bracelet, he will start scrolling TikTok, for example. So what we need to do is to, as you can see, that is a cart, and when he leaves the cart, we will send him a cart abandon email. So here you can see actually one of the latest emails that you need to send, because if he visited a website, he reads all of our emails, he just needs a little push to become a paying customer. So that's actually one of the last emails in the cart abandon flow, where we deliver a discount to get that little push and to get that sale. So as you can see, it is exactly this cart abandon flow. So we created a pop-up, we created all the automations, and now we need to connect with our customers. So we create campaigns. Again, I have lots of campaign guides on my channel, but long story short, we need to send 3 to 4 campaigns per week. We need to make through 2 to 3 sales per month. It could be any holiday, for example, Christmas sale, Halloween sale. It could be just 24-hour flash sale. It even could be a holiday that you came up with yourself. So it could be even not a real holiday. So yeah, and all the other emails are educational. So you educate about your brand, what problems it solves, you break all the objections, you share testimonials, and you deliver guarantees. So people will understand who are you, and on sale they will probably buy. Because automations, sooner or later they will end, and after they end, the customer won't get anything from us. So basically again, I just started editing my video, and I realized that the end of the recording just didn't record somehow. So my MacBook is lagging, now my recordings don't complete. I think that universe itself doesn't want me to record these videos, but I will. Okay, basically, yeah, it was the end of the video already, so you need to send 3 to 4 campaigns per week. You need to make 2 to 3 sales per month. Sale is not a one-day sale. It could be a sale that goes for a week, for 3 days. It could be 24-hour sale, basically any sale. And other emails are educational. So all the gaps that you have when you don't have sales emails, you fill these gaps by educational emails, educating your audience about your product, and yeah, all the stuff that I already told you. And also a really important thing that you will need actually learn more in my another video about how to get out of spam. Because the fact that you need to send to engage 90-day list is correct for most of you, but incorrect for some of you who only started sending emails. So actually first you need to send to a smaller list and to not get into spam, and the exact step-by-step plan is already uploaded on my channel. So yeah, just don't send to the whole list if you don't know what to do. The biggest list that you need to send is 90-day engaged list, and maybe once in 20 emails you can send to your whole list. So yeah, again, it was already the end of this video. So if your brand makes more than 10,000 per month in revenue and you want to work with me, just book a call. We will talk about your business. I will show you results that we delivered for our clients, and we will give you the best possible offer that you won't be able to say no to. So again, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have a great day.